Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood lived a cat named Whiskers. He lived with a man, his wife, their son, and 2 dogs. One day, the mama dog had puppies, and while it was a joyful occasion, Whiskers, neighborhood Tabby's his actual name, was sad. He didn't know his mommy, but he was determined to find her. Whiskers had a cozy bed, delicious meals, and plenty of toys to play with. Life couldn't have been better for him. However, one thing always tugged at Whiskers' heart, an emptiness he couldn't shake off. Whiskers had been separated from his mother and siblings at a young age, and though he had found a new family, he longed to find his mother and reunite with her. One sunny morning, as Whiskers sat by the window observing the world outside, a sudden gust of wind blew through the open window, carrying the scent of flowers and adventure. It whispered secrets of the world beyond the confines of his home. Whiskers felt a strong urge to follow that breeze, to embark on a journey to find his long-lost mother. With a determined glint in his eyes, Whiskers made up his mind. He would leave his comfortable home and set out on a quest to find his mother. As he quietly slipped out of the house, he glanced back one last time, bidding farewell to the family who had loved him dearly. The world outside was vast and intimidating, but Whiskers was determined to press on. He roamed the neighborhood, asking fellow cats and animals if they had seen his mother. Some shared stories of a stray cat who had once passed through, but no one had any current information about her whereabouts. Whiskers ventured further, exploring new territories and encountering different creatures. He crossed paths with wise old owls, playful squirrels, and even a mischievous raccoon. They all offered guidance and wished him luck on his journey, but no one had seen his mother. These good-hearted animals would become his friends. Days turned into weeks, and Whiskers traveled far and wide. He faced challenges and overcame them, finding shelter and food wherever he could. He never lost hope, for he knew deep in his heart that his mother was out there somewhere waiting for him. Finally, as the seasons changed and autumn approached, Whiskers arrived in a small suburb on the neighborhood's outskirts. He was exhausted and almost ready to give up, but something told him to keep going a little longer. As he wandered through another suburb, Whiskers spotted a familiar figure in the distance. A beautiful, slender cat with the same striking tabby markings as him. It was his mother. Whiskers couldn't believe his eyes as he sprinted towards her, his heart pounding joyfully. Tears of happiness filled their eyes as mother and son were finally reunited. Whiskers' mother, who had searched for him tirelessly after they were separated, had settled in this suburb with a kind family of her own. She introduced Whiskers to his new family, who welcomed him with open arms. Whiskers had found what he had been searching for, a loving family and a mother's embrace. He realized that his journey had led him not only to his mother, but also to a deeper understanding of love, resilience, and the power of never giving up. From that day forward, Whiskers discovered a sense of belonging and formed strong bonds with his mother and new siblings. Whiskers shared tales of his adventures with his new family, recounting the kindness of the animals he had met along the way and the lessons he had learned during his quest. The village animals embraced him as one of their own, and Whiskers felt loved. Whiskers remained with his family for a couple of days. In that short time, he became known as the wise cat of the suburbs, offering guidance and support to the younger animals and teaching them the importance of never losing hope and always following their hearts. Whiskers' story spread far and wide, inspiring others who had lost their way or were searching for something dear to their hearts. His tale became a symbol of hope, reminding all who heard it that even in the face of adversity, love and perseverance could lead to incredible reunions and new beginnings. The neighborhood Tabby, once a solitary wanderer, had found his place in the world and fulfilled his deepest longing. His journey had not only reunited him with his mother, but had also brought love and joy to his new family and his mother. Whiskers told his mother it was time for him to go home. His mommy began to cry, but she understood, and Whiskers promised to visit his mother all the time. And so Whiskers, the brave and determined cat, set out to return but became lost. He remembers meeting owls, squirrels, and raccoons, and they immediately helped him. They offered him food, shelter, and a place to stay. He was happy to meet more kind friends that he now calls his family, and he calls himself Neighborhood Tabby. Neighborhood Tabby often retells his story of searching for his mum, reminding all who hear it of the power of love, the strength of family, and the extraordinary adventures that await those who dare to follow their hearts.